What is going on, guys? Got my flashlight. We got the moon, of course, in the background. My dog pissing in the background. The clouds. I'm gonna fly my drone and... Dude, the clouds aren't even that high. I'm literally gonna fly my drone and fly in the clouds. I didn't get my drone footage yet, so you may or may not have already seen the intro with the fucking clouds. If not, then it's because I didn't get the clouds, but either way, you know what I mean? Now you know. Sometimes I don't get the drone shots. Usually I'll do the drone shots, then I'll do my video. But this time I do. Or sometimes I'll do the video like right now, what I'm doing, and then I'll do the drone shots. But yeah, we'll see. It's always so fucking sick though that I'm even able to go up in the clouds, like, with my drone. That's fucking, like, wow. I've always wanted to fly as a kid, you know what I mean? Who hasn't? Who doesn't? You know what I mean? All I dream about is I'm fucking flying. I think I told you guys one time I had a lucid dream where I was flying in the highway near the cars and freaking everyone out, waving at them as they're driving. And it's like, this drone is the closest thing that I'm gonna have to being able to fly, you know what I mean? And to see things up in the air if I were to be able to fly like that, you know what I mean? Like I plan to get an FPV drone, which is like you know, like they got VR headsets. So you put the VR headset, except it's not really VR. It's a similar thing. You put the headset on, and then the drone goes. So it feels like you're at the cockpit of the drone. So it feels like you're the drone itself, and you're just like, whoa. It's more immersive, you know. So I plan to get that, and then also utilize that, do some cool trick shots, because with those kind of drones, you can go really fast. You can get some nice trick shots, like, for example, I can fly around here, through here, do a backflip, you know what I mean? Fly through tight spaces, and then do another flip, whatever. It'll just look pretty cool for the channel. And on top of that, I'll have the drone that I already have, but, you know, it's just pretty cool. But, no, life is good, man. Life is too short to be worrying so much about. That's actually the point of this video, right? To be worrying so much about people pleasing, to do so much for someone, you know. And there was this time where I would help this guy. He was homeless. He was one of my friends, but I was helping him for so long, just trying to, you know, well, I guess it's like that. You can only lead a horse to drink water, but, you know, whatever the fuck. But you help someone so much, you please them so much, you're only draining yourself. You know what I mean? You think you're doing good, but in a way you're enabling them. You're not helping. You're not even helping yourself too, because you're just draining yourself. So I was like, there comes to a point where you just have to call that energy back. You can't keep giving your energy to people. Not everyone, I say this again, I'll say it again, not everyone is deserving of your energy. You can't just do it, you know what I mean? You can't, you know? Life is too precious for you to be wasting your energy on people. And anytime you're people pleasing, you know what I mean, being overly nice or bending yourself just to get something from someone else, utilizing, that's just an ego thing, really. Because if you're manipulating, then it's just the ego trying to get something from someone. It's, you know what I mean? It doesn't seem as real, right? That's the ego. It's like you're just projecting your energy outward every time you do that. And you're literally asking them and carrying the burden too, even, of making you happy by you doing that. Because you think that, well, it'll make me happy if I do this. And if I get that validation from them, for me doing this thing. It's a false sense of happiness. It's not true. That's an illusion that the ego, again, likes to create. That's why people pleasing feels unattractive, because it is. Yeah, and why it drains you in your spirit, because it is. So think about it. How many times have you wanted to say no, right? But you felt like you had to lie. Making sure there's no coyotes. How many times? Just so you could keep the peace, you know, avoid the tension. Probably a lot, right? How many times you felt you had to lie just to justify or soften, you know, just so the other person, you know, wouldn't be upset, to avoid that tension. Again, you're just enabling them. You're not helping them. That's attachment. It's outsourcing your worth by doing that. I can guarantee you, you're not helping them and you're not helping yourself by doing that. We may think that we are, but we're not. And it's like, the more we learn to just be aware of how we're spending our energy and who we're giving it to, the more not drained you're going to feel. Because you're going to be more grounded, more observant and cautious and aware of the energy that you're putting out. Because again, not everyone is deserving it. Get a fucking tattoo that says that. Not everyone is deserving of your energy, because it's true. Just like, understand this, the truth is you don't need a reason to say no. Just choose yourself. Boundaries they're not walls, they're anchors, and it's an attractive thing to have boundaries. They protect your energy, and they remind you that your happiness doesn't, and never has, depended on anyone else or anything else. These are just false illusions and stories that we like to create, or at least the ego. You know what I mean? But as I always say, I've got to make these shirts, man. Just say awareness is key. Awareness is always the first step. It is truly key. When you can feel the separation between you and someone else's energy, you're going to reclaim your own. Right? You reclaim that space. And when you start projecting your energy, outward, you become more magnetic. And people can feel that magnetism, that authenticity. So just remember, stop giving your power away. Stop giving your energy away. Say no when you need to, and you know when you need to say no. Protect your energy and allow yourself to just step fully into your own authentic vibration, into your authentic you. There's so many times where people would take advantage of the fact that I have a car and they don't. And I said yes so many times because I felt bad saying no. And part of being empathic or empathic, but it's like, if you're happy, I'm happy, you know what I mean? So it's like part of that reason why I would say yes so much is because, well, I like to feel them feeling good, They feel good, I'll feel good. But there gets to be a point where people just step all over you and they're just taking advantage of you in your kindness and in your light. And so at that point, you're just abandoning yourself, trying to make them happy so that you could feel them. Like, you know what I mean? That's good, but know that you could feel happy with nonetheless. Know that you don't need to do anything to ease their tension. Let them go on their own journey. And by you letting them go on their own journey, you're going to stop draining yourself. You're going to go on your own journey, and you're going to stop enabling them too. I stopped helping. It's like you want to see the good in people, right? Like with this guy that I would help and let him stay in my place. It's like many fucking 4 different times, he stole from me the second time, I forgave him. The third time, he overdosed on fentanyl, I saved his life. And I forgave him for that. And the fourth time, there's probably more than the 4 times, honestly, but he said he was going to stop doing the drugs, he kept doing it. So I was like, I'm done with this. I'm no more, you're not staying here, you're just taking advantage of me. I thought you were a real friend, you're not. And it's like, bro, by me helping him, right? By me people pleasing, whatever, helping him, it was just only enabling him because I wasn't allowing him to go through his own journey. And sometimes when you say yes all the time, you are enabling someone. You're hindering the process of which they should be going on their own journey by you continuously giving your energy away and saying yes. You'll feel so much better and lighter when you just say fucking no. Listen to your body. When someone asks you to come over for example, and it's like you want to say no, but you say yes because you feel bad, and your body just screams no. Listen to your body. Your body is the intuition. It picks up the vibe instantly before your mind does. There's been so many times where my friend would ask me to come over, and I wanted to say I didn't want to go, but I said yes just because fuck it, I felt bad and I kind of did want to hang, but I said yes, but my body was screaming no. I ignored it. And it's because what ended up happening was they went to a bar. I don't go to bars, it's just boring. The vibes are draining and just fuck that. And that's why I was feeling the no and I didn't listen. So I could have avoided that. And so that's what happened. I put myself in a predicament that I didn't even want to be in because I wanted to say yes. So stop abandoning yourself and just listen to yourself. It's gonna go a long way more than you know. And the more you do listen to yourself and not abandon yourself, you're gonna feel so much better. You're not gonna feel drained. You're gonna feel more self-love, more unconditional love. In that, the more you say no and listen to yourself, the more you're gonna have time to be able to do what you need to do to allow you to manifest that version of you, a reality that you want. To allow you to put the work in, you know? So like now, I speak my truth. I say no, I do these videos, you know? I'll make music. I'll practice with cybersecurity, practice coding. I need to actually do that more, but, you know? I'll do things that'll benefit me. And it's not selfish, you know? It isn't. You're a good fucking person. You having to say yes all the time doesn't dictate whether you are a good person or not. You're a good person. You just need some more self-love. Because someone who has boundaries, someone who says what they feel without caring how the others would feel, is usually a more of attractive person. You are grounded, like I said. You are literally more attractive and magnetic. Because you're showing mental maturity, you know? Even spiritual maturity, and that's attractive. Consciousness is attractive. I like the moon right there, man. It's just so nice. It really is, though. So just do yourself a favor, man. Or female, whoever watching. Choose yourself. Maybe this whole time you're waiting for someone to choose you. But it was just you. They needed to choose you. And then once you choose you, people can choose you. Because they'll feel that validation and authenticity that you've given, that you're radiating off your energetic field. And the more healed you are in that dynamic, the more the people are gonna naturally gravitate and want to be around you, because it's a healing, magnetic energy to just be grounded and peaceful and setting boundaries and shit. Someone who knows what they want, right? That's attractive. Again, someone who is spiritually mature and mentally mature is attractive. That's kind of like when you're dating someone, when it annoys you if they're so unsure about themselves, right? It's like that. It's attractive when someone knows what they want, right? So, yeah. Basically, that's this video. Other than that, tell me about you guys. How's your day? What'd you do? I like that part. Bro, have you ever seen Dora growing up? Or fucking, I don't know, Go Diego Go, these kids from these shows from Nickelodeon. They'd be like, what was your favorite part of the trip? And then she's just staring at the screen, like, and I'd be a kid, dude. I'd be funny as fuck. I'd be like, when I bitch slapped you, She'd be like, I like that part too. I was like, yeah, you did. I was a kid, bro. What do you expect? I know damn well you didn't do that too. You probably fucked with them. You're like, you're a poopy head. You know, kids fucking. I like that part too. But, you know. Yeah, that was my favorite part too, guys. It was a good day. Or if you're watching this video and you just started your day, I hope you slept good. I don't know. If you're about to go to sleep, I hope you sleep good, you know? It's whatever. Either way, life's a trip and we're here to enjoy it. Isn't that right, Marley? Isn't that right, motherfucker? Sorry, there we go. Marler? You got Marley? Fucking, it's so funny. He'll just wait for me to come home, instantly go by the door so that I could take him for a walk. I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. Like I said before, I'll say it again. You gotta, like, our pets, man, they're more than just animals. They're souls. Consciousness in a different form. And what are they doing? They're just loving life, experiencing life unconditionally, not caring. Be like dogs. Be like your cat. Just live life, you know? Just chill. We have a lot to learn from our animals. Don't we, buddy? Alright, buddy, let's go back or what? Oh, you want to go down this way? Mm-hmm. It's a pretty night though. Anyways, guys, that's it for today or tonight. Love you. Namaste, Liddy. And I'll see you tomorrow.
Fake ones fade like the morning mist. My lane too rare, can't copy this. We ain't the same, I'm a different you. I remember my stars, I'm just passing through. Beyond the skyline, yeah, I still roam. Urges to stop, this ain't my home. That